Hey everyone, we just got back from one of the best vacations of our lives in Yellowstone National Park, and I think we learned a few things along the way that might help others that are getting ready to come check out the park. So here's 5 things you should know before you go. Number 1, food is expensive and it can be hard to come by at times. Restaurants fill up fast and the waiting lines can be long, and this is only going to get worse as the crowds start coming into the park later in the season. If you're camping, I recommend you purchase your food long before you get to the park. There is a few grocery stores in the area, but most tend to be a little on the expensive side and your choices are limited. Tip number 2, plan. Plan your days and work your plan. Yellowstone is huge, and it cannot be seen in just one day. We planned our days by trying to stick to 1 or 2 areas of the park that were close to each other. This allowed us to see as much of the park as possible while we were there. Also, make sure you have all your reservations made long before you arrive, to include campsites, hotel rooms, rental cars, cabins, etc. You can't plan too much for this trip. Tip number 3, be prepared for road closures due to snow or road work, and also plan for traffic to be backed up due to crowds or wildlife. Tip number 4, schedule your trip early in the season if you dislike crowds. The best time to visit the park when the crowd is the least is in mid-May to early June. Also plan to arrive early at the park. By arriving at 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. will put you ahead of the surge and allow you more time to enjoy the park without as much traffic and people. And tip number 5, make sure you have the right gear. Pack warm clothes even during late spring and early summer. Shoes with good tread, hiking shoes are the best, and if you're camping, you will need a warm sleeping bag and the right cold weather gear. If you're planning to hike, bear spray is recommended. This has been just a few tips that we hope will help you out when you make your trip to Yellowstone National Park. You are in for the adventure of a lifetime, and we hope you enjoy it just as much as we did.